Hi there, this is Mandy and Rosie the Beagle Dog to talk with you next to the fire. The point of today's discussion is, what exactly does a dog have to do with aspies and autism? I'm from next to the fire. Rosie, however, that's where Rosie's going to conduct the conversation from. She's more than happy there. She's definitely very comfortable. So I will conduct the conversation from next to the fire. Rosie has her own fan page, Rosie the Beagle Dog, on Facebook. She also has rosiethebeagledog.com website, where we will be placing a lot of these recordings and generally raising awareness of autism and aspergers. And we will be doing our bit to promote awareness in whatever way we can. And one of these ways is to relate to you how Rosie and other dogs have impacted my life and impacted communication for me, and also for my son, who is a high-functioning autistic. Basically, I've had dogs all my life in different breeds of dogs, not always beagles. I've had German shepherds, I've had collies. And here's the thing with dogs. Dogs generally are very forgiving. They're awfully honest, very, very honest in their communication. A wagging tail with a dog is not a mask for intending to hurt you, for example. And a dog raising his hackles, the hair along the back of his neck, indicates that he definitely is not very pleased with you and he's about to attack you or attack a cat or whatever the case is. There is no masking of intent from a dog. They're very open, they're very honest, they're very, very easy to understand. People, on the other hand, are not that easy. They will mask their intent. Their body language will say one thing, but the words will say another thing. And this is just as much at a social gathering as anywhere else. In a social gathering, for example, a person will pretend to be interested in your career or in your job or in what you do, when in reality they're totally disinterested. They're just trying to fill the space with sound. I don't do social anymore. I am incompetent, I'm inept, I'm clumsy. It's just way too stressful, and I just basically never accept any social engagements. I can easily lecture to a hall full of 1,000 strangers, but I cannot go into a room full of 4 people, even if it's 4 people I know, and conduct myself fluidly and have a decent social interaction. There's always somebody there that has to facilitate the discussion and lead it. However, I can go in with a dog, and I have zero problem in relating to any dog, as long as they can reciprocate. So, for example, with Rosie, even the first time I met Rosie, she was very responsive to my call. She was responsive to me stroking her and talking to her. And even now, when her family bring her to stay with me, she comes bounding up. If she was afraid of me, she would not come bounding up. However, if a human was to approach another person, and they were afraid of that person, they would mask or pretend to not be afraid. So what my point of the discussion is, dogs are brilliant for communication because they're very easy to understand. They have a very honest way of communicating. People, on the other hand, are not so easy. They're not that easy for aspies in general, I think, but me particularly, to understand. And so it goes with the face recognition issue as well. I have tremendous difficulty on the face recognition. I've never had difficulty in recognizing a dog. So again, I think that has possibly got something to do with masking as well. Humans are able to mask who they are, what they're saying, but their body language sometimes belies what their words and what they are trying to pretend or act or create some sort of a reality that's contradictory to what they really are. Dogs don't do that. So my message to you is, if you do have a high-functioning autistic, or you are Asperger's and you're struggling with the communication thing, start small. Start with the dogs. Start to relate with dogs. Let them guide you as to the communications and things like that. So that's Mandy and Rosie signing off. That's really all we wanted to say, or all I wanted to say today, is the impact of dogs on communication is because dogs are honest. People, not so much. Not in their communication. Please visit Rosie at her website, rosiethebeagle.com, at her Facebook site, Rosie the Beagle Dog, and spread the word about aspies and auties. I'm proud to be an aspie. I've succeeded and I will continue to succeed. My son is succeeding as well. He's 28, he's doing very well. He's a high-functioning autistic, and he's proud to be autistic. So, here we are, signing off. Please join us again. Thank you. Bye.